Yes, hello, ladies and gentlebeards. Welcome to Carl's Bearded Banter. We're going to be doing an interview today. We're going to be interviewing Damien Rees, Damo4show, aka the Damopose. We'll ask him a few questions. He's got his own products out. He's got the Damo's Bearded Funclub. He's done lots for charity. So without further ado, let's bring him in, shall we? Yeah. Oh, that's right. Damo, we've got it.
Are we in? Are we in? We started.
We're in.
We're
We
on.
started, mate. We started. Yeah, we started.
Which way are we going? We're gonna start off with the Damo pose. I mean, nothing wrong with starting off with the Damo pose.
Bit of a Damo pose. It's a classic, mate. You're going to go in any, anywhere. You can't beat a bit of a Damo pose, can you? For those that don't know, to the side, look up. Deep, meaningful thoughts is what Damo says.
That's the magic.
Well, you've been on the scene for a while. You've been bearded for. I've seen you talking 7 years. Would you say, with the old beard?
7 years
1, 2,
of beard.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
On and off. Yeah. Since the last time I had a grade 2 was 7 years ago. My old beard's wedding, special occasion.
Yeah, fair play. And then since then, you just let it grow, let it do what it wants. It became its
Big
own
time.
life form, as they do. We'll start off. Let's talk about your charity work because you've done a lot for charity. You've done, for some reason, you ran to Germany. You did a row
Through Germany.
ran through Germany, sorry, and you did some kind of little row your boat down the canal somewhere to another beard. And these were both the beard competitions, I may add. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's been a theme. I do a lot of work for charity, Carl. Don't like to talk about it. Humble.
Well, you do a lot
Humble.
for charity, but you do some crazy stuff for charity. I mean, like jogging from a Rugby to not Antwerp. Where was it?
Antwerp.
Antwerp, was it? Oh, I was right.
You have studied. You've studied long and hard. Did you not see it? Were you not there? I ran from Rugby in the Midlands all the way through England, all the way through France, all the way through Germany, through a tiny little bit of Netherlands to get into Belgium. Like how many countries is that? That's about 10.
That's it.
And
15,
then
20.
to get to Antwerp, which is I think, as a capital of Belgium. That was the World Championships 2019. So I did that solo, dressed as Forrest Gump. And it took me 13 days. It was over 300 miles. For the record, I don't like running. I never have. I'm not built for running. I'm a big lad. I'm 6'1", 102 kilograms at the minute. But I like a challenge. I like a bit of endurance. I like to do some survival stuff. And yeah, I raised money for the hospital where my niece and nephew were born premature 3 months. But that was actually be 7 years ago now. So yeah, that was great. I raised about 10 grand doing that. Phenomenal.
Fantastic. Well done, mate.
Achievement. Did terrible at the beard competition because there's mega beards on the world stage.
Yeah.
But I had a lot of fun getting there. I actually think one of the highlights for me of that weekend was, bear in mind, I've been on my own pretty much. There was a couple of people along the way, actually. My best mate joined me and he ran a day with me. I met actually the late Darren Jones and also Brian Mayhem. They came and met me while I was I think I was around Milton Keynes at that time. Right, and they had a couple of beers and a bite to eat with me in the evening. Brian gave me some cakes for the next day. But other than that, I've pretty much been on my own all the time running. And when I got into to Belgium, I went underneath this river. Like, it's a funny system they got there, but I ran through a tunnel underneath a river. And as I came up through the tunnel, I was just running along and I heard this, "All right, Damo." And I'm like, who's that? Bear in mind, for a few days, I've just been running through fields. Like most of France was just fields on my own. Like occasional bit of wind and a tractor and a shop that was closed. I'm like, God, it's so desolate. And they go, "Hello, Damo." I'm like, "Who's that?" And I look round and it was Mark East. And he's there and he's got there a day early for the competition with his missus. He's got his big tash on. And obviously people have been following it on the Facebook and on Instagram and that. Yeah. And it was just great. And I stopped, had a cheeky beer with him. Cheers, Mark. And then as I got a bit nearer to the hotel, I seen some of the legends. I seen Russell Bristow, Matt Wall and all that. So obviously everyone else was getting there on a ferry, on a plane, on a train, in a car. And I'd ran there. But meeting people from England in the beard community over there, that was quite special, just bumping into people as I got there. But yeah, that's one of my charity events. And I still support that charity in that hospital with other stuff. Like I've currently got one going on. I've been doing an online beard quiz for UK independent beard brands. And that I've read about £400 that is now, but I'm going to do another one and keep it going. So hopefully I'll get up to £1,000 with that. But that's a lot less physical effort, obviously, than the running. We're not in chronological order anymore, but we did some rowing. Me and Smithy. So that's Jason Smith. He's from Leicester, and I'm in Banbury at the moment. We got in a canoe from Banbury and we paddled. I say we paddled, both of us, equal amounts of paddling. There is a little bit. There's a little few people that might say that it looked like Damo was doing a lot of social media in the back of it. And it looked like Smithy was doing a lot of the paddling. But that wasn't the case. And also the social media is important. We was raising money for charity. I got it was 2 days of rowing to get to the Oxfordshire Beard Festival. And I actually got someone gave us 50 quid. Another canoer was going the other way. And because I was doing the socials, because I was chatting, because I was saying hello, we were dressed as Vikings. So we were, getting a bit of attention along the way. They came over and they said, "Oh, that's really weird. We've just been raising some money. We wanted to give it to a charity. What's it for?" It was for prostate cancer. And so they give us a plastic bag with 50 quid in it. I was like, "Oh, happy days. Cheers." Like, on the river.
Yeah, nice.
So that was a good one. So yeah, I think they are the beardy charity events that I've done, and I think it's going to stick now. I think I was probably inspired by Paul Card of the Wessex Massive, because he once cycled to Yeovil. I don't know if that was for a day or two or a 24-hour, but that was like a long time ago.
Yeah. Was it like an old school bike? It wasn't a regular bike, was it? Or is that somebody else?
No, I don't think it was a purpose authentic or old fashioned antique. I think it was just a shit bike. But yeah, so that was a long time ago. So I think that might have inspired me a little bit. But yeah, there's going to be more stuff to come for the future, and who knows? But I have also done other charity stuff as well. I mean, I did a charity swim. I like to. In fact, if anyone wants to know about charity stuff, how to do a decent charity event that gets a lot of attention and that raises a lot of money. You actually have to get out your comfort zone. I genuinely believe you should create one yourself rather than just pay to go on one or get money to pay to go on one. So everything I've always done has always been self-funded. And literally the Antwerp one, at the very last minute, a business came in and gave me the money for my accommodation, which was wicked, because otherwise it was just coming out of my own pocket. But yeah, so what I did a swim, like I did as many lengths as I could swim for as long as I could, just in a pool, just very ad hoc, just on a Monday. I'm like, I could do that on Monday. And I think that was for Calm, actually. And I did like 5 hours in the pool. I was wrinkly, shriveled and wrinkly. But yeah, I just like doing ad hoc charity stuff for a bit of fun and a bit of endurance. I like that endurance.
Yeah, you like to challenge yourself, you could say.
Yeah.
Right, so let's go on to a more modern times. As in, we notice your little hat there. If you want to tip your head forward so we can see your little Damo4show. I can't read it underneath.
I don't know what it says. This is a one-off masterpiece. My hair's a state at the minute, by the way, because I'm waiting on the barbers. It says Damo's Beardy Fun Club. It does actually say Beardy Fun Club. This is from the Bearded Leatherman.
The Leatherman himself.
I got that. I got Jay, awesome Jay, to make that for me, and I'm going to wear it to competitions. And yeah, this is just my hat. It's not really about the beard club. DBFC is obviously my beard club. Damo's Beardy Fun Club. But look at the state of this hair, Carl.
It's a hair and a half. At least you've got it, mate. You know what I mean? I can't comment. I'm quite lacking in that area.
Oh, mate, it's horrendous at the minute. I was growing it out. I'm having I've got a massive photo shoot coming up for a very reputable, famous barbering and modelling extraordinaire. And he's been away in Dubai cutting at the moment. And I was supposed to have this done last week, but the fuel crisis was on, and I had no fuel, couldn't get there, so we've rescheduled. But long story short, I'm getting a mullet on the go, mate. I'm getting a mullet on the go.
Lovely, yeah.
And I'm gonna rock it.
Rock the mullet. Hey, fair play, peace to the mullet, mate. That's the one, innit? You look cool in the mullet. If you've not got a mullet, then you ain't cool.
I think every man in his lifetime should A, get fat, see what it looks like. B, get really fit, see what it looks like. C, grow a beard, see what it looks like. And D, have a mullet, see what it looks like. Every man, at least once in his life.
At least. I agree with you wholeheartedly. So talking about that, with your little modelling stuff going on there, you have been doing a few things. I've seen you once or twice on TV, and you're doing something like for you were the face of something like Tools Direct the other day. I saw you in that bit. What
on the tools, mate. On the tools.
My apologies there. Yeah, going around asking workmen some questions. I'm getting a few kind of funny anecdotes sort of stuff. So
Yeah,
you
so
seem to be going quite well there. That seems to be going good for you, doesn't it, buddy?
yeah, I'm delving into the field of extras work, supporting artist work, acting, presenting, and I've picked up a couple of presenting gigs as well, which have been really great. I'm doing a lot of stuff locally with a company in Banbury, Takeaway TV. You might see me doing some of that, but that on the tools gig is a good one. And fingers crossed, I've got another one. It's all freelance. It's it's just another string to my bow. It's what I
Yeah.
do. I do my Damo's Beardy Funclub. I do some driving for Amazon. I also do some work for a proper company part time, and then I'm so busy, mate. And then I also do this extras presenting and that when I can. So yeah, I've had some fantastic experiences, and yeah, been on national TV. I was on Blind Date 2016. I was on Game of Talents 2019, and there may be something else that I can't tell you about. That is very soon. It's very soon. And the On the Tools gig is brilliant. You're like literally going around the big cities, Manchester, Birmingham, London,
Yeah, you live in Manchester, don't
interviewing tradies, asking them some questions and that. And it's a good old gig, mate. I wish I could do that full time. I'd be a millionaire.
you? Yeah. Well, you'd be enjoying life anyway, wouldn't you? Out and about asking questions and having a bit of a laugh.
Carl, I've done, and you'll know this, ex-prison officer. I've done my serious jobs and serious careers. 4 years prison officer, 4 years drug and alcohol worker, um, 4 years for a reputable company, Ron Seal, putting tins of varnish straight on the shelf from B&Q. I've done proper jobs, and I've done mundane jobs, and I've done arduous jobs, and I've done really difficult, challenging jobs. And I thought, I'm 40 years old now. It is time for me to enjoy my time.
Yes.
I'm not going to do any work that I don't enjoy.
Yeah.
Um, the, the downer of that is, man, I'm so poor. I'm so poor right now, because it doesn't necessarily pay well. However, sometimes I drive for Amazon Flex. I deliver parcels to people, and I love it because it's so simple. It's so easy. It's on my own time when I want to do it, and I go out there, and actually everybody I see is pleased to see me because I've got a nice little package for them,
Well,
or a big,
hey.
or a big package.
So let's go on a bit now. We've got the Damo. We might as well bring it up, haven't we? It's the Damo Beardy Fun Club.
Damo's Beardy Funclub.
What is that? What's it about? Where can we find it? Gives the address, and I'll stick it under there in a bit.
Have a guess, right? Damo's Beardy Fun Club. What do you reckon it's about?
I don't know what I ain't got a clue. I don't know what it's about, and I don't know what the address would be. Do you know what I mean?
If you have to go on my website to check it out, you have to you can have a little look. There's a couple of videos and all that sort of stuff. So my website is
Yes.
www.damo4show.com.
Damo4show.
.com. That's simple. So it is my Beardy Fun Club. It's a Facebook group, but you have to pay to be in it. So I like to think I'm leading the way. I like to think I'm doing things a little bit different. I like to think I'm trying new things. And I obviously been involved with beer clubs for a long time now, 7 years or so, and decided that I wanted to do something a little bit different. Now, having a very small fee to get in works really well for me. And also, it's the only club which is just UK men. And I do that because I send prizes out all the time and I can't afford to send them around the world.
Yeah. I know,
So, and a lot of the other ones, like even like, like the British Beer Club and that, there's guys from all over the world, which is fine. That's their thing. There's the UK Beard and Moustache group, but that's guys from all around the world. So mine is quite exclusive. That is literally just guys in the UK. And I kind of did it like to find some peers, some people that were like me that wanted to do like-minded stuff. And basically, I entertain the guys in the group all week. We have like the Damopose competition, the only place you can do that now, in my group, and also we do some other serious stuff because obviously the experience I've got working like in drug and alcohol work, I'm actually really good at running, facilitating groups. So we have a little bit of serious stuff, but most of it's fun, and we just have a laugh in the group, and I love to entertain the people. There's not many people in there, which is good again because if you have too many, I've been in groups of 10,000 people. It's hard to manage that many people, especially if they're all from around the world. So yeah, that's what I do, and it's been really testing, to be honest with you. It's been really hard, but we have had some absolutely fantastic moments, some brilliant memories. I've actually met now some people. So obviously this started February this year, so during the lockdown and all that. But I actually went to the Devon comp and met some of my DBFC guys that obviously I've been pally with online for 6, 7, 8 months,
Yes.
and then met them in real life. And I'm like, phew, thank God they're all right. they're not
Yeah.
they're not weirdos off the internet because you have to be careful.
He's not as weird like me. He's all right, that guy.
Yeah, so yeah, it's good. And then obviously we've got Beard On coming up, to get to meet another load of them. There's a load of us going
Right.
to that. But the main, in fact, it's not worked out right. The main idea of Damo's Beard Funclub was to teach people how to grow their beards from 0 to hero. That's the strapline. But actually, a lot of the people that joined already got massive beards. I'm like, that's cool. That's cool. But if people haven't got a beard or they're just starting to grow, then it's the ideal place to be, because I've got so much content and knowledge and experience in there about everything, about the whole UK beard scene as well as beards. But yeah, it's a place where I hang out with mates, and it's a good old laugh. And I give away loads of stuff.
I mean, you said you got to pay to be in it. What you mean? It's a subscription, so it's like a monthly thing.
Yeah,
and you can dip in and dip out, can you, if you want?
Yeah, you can cancel if you want, but nobody does, because it's really good. It's only £4.97 a month.
It's not like
it's cheap. It's cheap as chips. That's a beer and a packet of nuts. But what that allows me to do is afford, and you'll appreciate this because you're in a similar boat, but all the stuff costs money, like the StreamYard subscription, the Canva to do the designs, all the products I give away, all the stickers, all the pin badges, like everything costs money. I like this as a business. It's the worst business ever, because I've racked up £6,000 of debt since I started doing this, but as a laugh, it's brilliant.
But you've also got your own brand merch out yourself, haven't you? I've seen you've got oils and balms.
Yeah.
And
so I've got the Damo4show range, and it's more of just a giveaway. I use it, as perks. If someone joins up to my group on a PayPal, I actually send them out a free oil. But also when I do my Damopose competition every week, I give away those products. So yes, they are there to buy, and you can buy them off Shopify and buy them off Facebook. I don't make them myself because I haven't got the time or inclination to do it. And there's so much competition out there. So I've got a mate who does it all for me, and I just use that. So I don't make loads of money on it. It's not a big money spinner. I don't massively push it. It's just nice to have it there, and it's great as well for guys that are new to it, that have never used oils or something. Like, it's a real affordable range. It's not
expensive range, is it?
Yeah, it's not snazzy packaging. It's not elite premium stuff. I'm an ambassador for Mariner Jack, so I always plug Mariner Jack as a premium range. And I say my stuff is like entry level, get yourself started. It's just, again, UK only, no postage and packaging. It's just so easy. It's just you can press on Facebook. I'll have one of them. Boom, £5.99 done.
So where can people who may be interested in getting some of that find that stuff?
So that's on the website as well.
Okay, yeah.
You just press the little man's moustache. When you go on the website, the little moustache. But it's also on Facebook. For the life of me, Carl, I do not know how to get the Instagram shop working, because, oh mate, like the background stuff with Facebook ads and Instagram and linking stuff are not horrendous. The Facebook shop, perfect. Instagram shop, for some reason, even though they're the same, it won't let me put my products on Instagram. But yeah, so that's what they're there for, and it's dead simple range. Well, it's literally an oil, a balm, and a tash wax. Six different flavors, but they have got some hilarious marketing straplines on them because I designed them myself. I'm not going to spoil it. You can buy one and see what it says. It's hilarious.
If someone joins up, they pay for the monthly subscription. You send them an oil out. Is that for everyone?
No. So there's two options. Is the way I'm doing it at the minute. Is that if you pay by Stripe, you can actually have 2 weeks free.
Okay.
So what that means is you can put your card details in, and you get in the group for 2 weeks for free, and then the £4.97 starts after that. But if you pay by PayPal, again, it's still £4.97, but because you're paying straight away, I send out an oil as well. So it's daft, really. This is how crap I am at business. So you pay £4.97 for a month subscription, and I give you an oil that's worth £5.99.
Yeah. So it's a good idea if you want to buy an oil, isn't it? Why not do it through the old?
That's the best way to do an oil, and then just leave the group. But then I'd hunt you down.
Yeah. That's you hook them in, don't you? Because then when they see what goes on in the group, I'm sure they will not want to leave anymore.
But the thing is, well, once you're in the group, as I say, like, people don't leave because it is good. I really entertain people. I make it really inclusive. But on the signing up thing, the only reason it's like that is because, for the life of me, I don't know how to sort it out on Stripe, and I don't know how to sort it. But that's the only way. That's it. That's how it is. I'm like, oh, do you know what? Just get on with it, because you can't be stressed by this technical shit. You've just got to look. It is what it is.
Yeah. If you get Sam saying, if you can't just press a button and it does it, then it's far too technical for me. Far too technical. So we're about coming to the end of this, mate. Have you been on? It's been a nice little chat. Anything else you want to add before we go?
And yeah, I think probably the next thing on my calendar that's worth shouting about for beardy people to watch and enjoy is the UK beard brand quiz. So I'm a big advocate of the independents. So supporting all the local guys like your Beard Manners and Opies and Fine Fettle and all those guys. And I basically do an online quiz and I stream it, but anybody can watch it, and that is to support the hospital charity. So they basically pay to enter. Half of their fee goes into the pot for the charity, and then whilst people are watching, if they want to donate, I pop the links up. So that's the next big thing. So we did the first one was not even the trial run really, but it was a massive success. Everybody loved it. It was a real good laugh. The questions were all about beards and stuff, and they all loved it. Stuart Morse won it from Fine Fettle. He knows his stuff, and he's the current reigning champ of the trophy. But there will be another one. Whether it's going to be a Christmas special or November special, not 100% sure yet. But that's the next big thing. So keep your eye on my page, Damo4show Facebook page. Everything I do is always on there.
Fair enough, mate. I'll tell you what. Before we go, I will ask you because you've joined me here now at Banter Towers. Guards brought you up, but you've had a little fallout with the guards, and they've dumped you in the dungeon. You're not working there anymore. You're actually in the cells, and they're going to keep you there for a few months. What one product are you taking with you to look after your glorious mane? Only one product,
mate. I would be an amazingly difficult prisoner if you mate. I'm going to play them guards. I know how it works. I know what to do. I used to teach control and restraint. I know all the moves. I wouldn't even be bothered about my beard. My beard is so hardcore, it would look after itself down there, mate. I would take something far more valuable, like a set of keys, maybe for the dungeon. But yeah, if it's got to be a beard care product, how we talking?
I'll tell you what, you don't have to be beard care. Let's expand it. What would you take in there with you? You're going to do 6 months, let's say. You got to last. I mean, we're going to feed you and all that sort of stuff, but so you got to last 6 months. What do you want to take in there with you to let you go for them 6 months?
Do you know what? This is really, really bad. But I'm presently actually addicted to my phone. So I'd have to take my phone with Instagram and WhatsApp and Facebook. I literally just keep scrolling around them every day, and I have to consciously put it over there and say leave it for about 30 seconds, and I go back. I'll just check. You know what it's like though. It's so nice when you get an order come through, or when somebody signs up, or when someone a new follower or something. It's like oh yeah, it's great. It is a little buzz. I like it. But yeah, absolutely would take my phone with me. I'm a survival specialist. I've read loads of books. Really, if it was a survival thing, it's all about water. Water is a good water and something to contact the outside world. You're talking about beard. Would it be beard oil or balm or butter? Is that, or do you mean specific, like an actual scent or flavour? Because I know all of them.
No, I was just gonna say, what would you take? I meant like oil, butter, balm, wax.
Every day religiously, I'm using oil. So in answer to your original question, I definitely would take beard oil because I every day use a beard oil. When I'm flush, it's Marina Jack, and when I'm not, it's everything else I've got.
Mine, and why not?
I've done 2 guides to help people choose, because it's a question comes up all the time, like how do I choose a beard oil? Like how do you know what to choose? And you're absolutely right, it is subjective. The guide is on my website, actually. You can click it and just read it. You don't have to download it or anything. You don't have to put your email in anymore. You can just see it. But it goes into a little bit of depth, and I think you have to find out what you like. So if you like citrusy stuff, boom, then you're laughing. That's half the game done, isn't it? Like you don't like coffee, brilliant. When you go shopping, you don't go and buy
you don't go and buy the Nescafe blend beard oil, yeah. Fair play. It's been fantastic to see you, for chatting with you. Hopefully I'll see you soon, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. See you later, mate. Toodles.
There we go. Other way. That's the one. End on a Damo pose.